This mind map is on sensation and perception using the analogy of a driver traveling down a road. This example demonstrates how information from our environment is detected, processed, and interpreted by the brain. The process begins with the absolute threshold, which is the minimum amount of stimulation needed for a stimulus to be detected. In this scenario, the driver notices a red car ahead. The light reflected from the red car is detected by the sensory receptors in the eyes, which gather information from the environment. Next, transduction occurs. This is the process by which physical energy such as light is converted into electrical signals that the nervous system can understand. These signals are then sent to the brain through transmission along the optic nerve. Once the information reaches the brain, coding organizes important features of the stimulus, such as its color, shape, location, and movement. The driver must then use attention to focus on the red car while filtering out less important distractions, like this for sale sign. Attention is important because we are constantly exposed to more information than we can process at one time. The brain then creates a perception, which is the process of interpreting sensory information and giving it meaning. Rather than simply detecting color and shape, the driver recognizes there's another vehicle ahead. Perception can occur through both bottom-up and top-down processing. Bottom-up processing relies on sensory information itself, whereas top-down processing uses prior knowledge, expectations, and experience to interpret what we see. Because the driver has seen cars before, they can quickly recognize the vehicle and understand its significance. The mind map also demonstrates how sensitivity to stimuli can change. Sensory adaptation sensory adaptation occurs when we become less aware of constant stimulation, such as the feeling of the seat or the sound of the engine during a long drive. Difference threshold refers to our ability to detect and change in a stimulus, such as another car increasing in its speed. This concept is closely linked to Weber's law, which states that the amount of change needed to be noticed depends on the original intensity of the stimulus. Therefore, it is relative to the original intensity. Overall, this mind map demonstrates that sensation and perception work together to help us understand and respond to the world around us. Sensation allows us to detect information from the environment, while perception enables us to interpret that information and give it meaning.